proud of you today. Do you feel agreed?
Yeah, they've done really well, John. We wanted them to try and give them a game and attack them when we could. You know, we didn't want to just sit back and, you know, a boring 0-0. So whenever we could, we tried to have a go at them. I mean, they're just a good side, aren't they? There's not a weakness in their team or the bench. It's a fabulous Premier League title race this year because both sides are unbelievable. But I did feel we could get something today. But you know, one slap marking at a corner, and that's with the quality that they've got, really.
Did you think it was a pen?
I thought it was a soft one, really. We gave him an opportunity, didn't we? He's got his arms around him and everything. I think the end of it was a 9.9 Tom Daly job. I don't think he could have got much higher off the diving board at the end of it. But I'm sure you'll be saying Warnock's and moaning so and so again. But I think it was just after half time, the tug on Morrison's shirt, which should have been spotted when the Graham Souness and that say letter of the law, it's a penalty because it stopped him having a clear header at goal. Nothing much said about that. But we haven't had any of those. He's been absolutely pulled from post to post as Morrison, and we haven't had one penalty. So we're not going to start getting them now. But that was disappointing. But they said that the sun might have got in the linesman's eyes for that one.
Seriously?
That's what they just said on the thing. Yeah, the sun was really bright on that. I think Jamie Carragher explained in 3D, didn't he, how the linesman against Chelsea, you know, got it wrong as well. You know, whatever. But we're still fighting. I think Jurgen should do a job swap with me for a week, really, now. They're doing that well. He should let me have his team for a week. He should come and have mine. We should see how it works. So it's... But I'm really proud of them today. I couldn't fault any of them. They really give the best, and you know, when you're coming up against such quality like that, it's great to give them a game and give the fans one or two exciting moments. You know, because we know we're going to be under the cosh for large parts of the game. But I thought the whole club today, the fans were fabulous. The noise was great, and like I said, we tried to play as best we could when we could.
Jurgen Klopp said the pitch was dangerous because it was so dry, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was watered before the game, so I don't understand. I see where he's coming from. Unless the groundsman thought there was a hosepipe ban from the olden days. But as far as I'm aware, he watered the pitch before the kick-off.
You said you're still fighting it. Do you think this relegation race might go right down to the wire?
Well, we've made it interesting, haven't we? A lot of pundits last week said that Brighton game was our last game in the Premier League, so it was nice to surprise that. Now we've got to surprise them again, really. We've got over the 11 points target for the season to start with, and then one by one we still keep surprising people. So who's to say what's around the corner in this year's Premier League? There's so many twists and turns. It's a fabulous league, isn't it? And you look at this quality team today and Man City, and you can't really tell. None of you can tell who's going to win it, can you? You expect the Man City Man United game to decide it, but I don't think anybody can tell what's going to happen. They are miles ahead of anybody, these two teams. I've never seen a team like Manchester City stood in a dugout watching a team like Manchester. I've never seen that in my lifetime. Never realised how good they are. And Liverpool have got, you know, good players, but probably not as much as a team as Man City. But they've got a front three second to none, haven't they? So it's going to be a great finish to the season for the Premier League.
How big's this game Brighton got against Spurs on Wednesday for, you know, in terms of the relegation?
Yeah, I think it's more important. I think the Newcastle game is their game that they'll be looking at now. Newcastle are safe, really, aren't they? I think they'll be sort of targeting that game to pick up the necessary points, really. So we just got to, Spurs. I know Spurs. They're fighting for the top four, so they're not going to be easy, are they? It's going to be right. Fulham, Scotty's 1-2 on the trot, looking for the job. That's not going to be easy, is it? So, then we've got Palace, who's probably the best away team in the league, below the top six, with the strike force that they've got. So two tough games, and then Old Trafford to finish on. You know, it's going to be difficult, but right exciting, really. Looking forward to it.
Neil, what's the latest on Joe Rules?
That I don't know. I've not had chance with all the commitments that you media guys have. I haven't been in the physio room yet, so I can't tell you. It looked like a hamstring to me. Look, he stopped short, didn't he? But I honestly don't know yet. I don't think there's anybody else. Gunners was a bit sore, but he'll be like that till the end of the season. He's only got 3 games to go now before he has his retirement in Qatar.
And Brighton edging out, obviously with Brighton's result, the gap's got bigger now. I mean, does that somehow make this?
Well, no, it's always been difficult, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think we'd get over the Chelsea thing. It was the dressing room was like a morgue. It was a very surreal, or if that's the word, dressing room. But I thought the lads responded really well at Brighton, because that could have been, I think, like I said, most pundits thought that would be our last game. But they're such a good group, I can't fault it. I mean, today we started with 9 out of 11 from the Championship last year against a team without a weakness. I don't know how much they've spent, 400 odd million or something like that. But great team, lovely attitude as well. They've all got, the old Liverpool. I used to watch Rush and Dalglish and that. They all work their socks off, and the front 3 are great. But they work the socks off for the team as well. It's, these 2 teams. I can't see us ever getting another chance like this. The 2 teams like we've got to be really proud in England to have these 2 teams. Thank God we haven't got to play them again, either of them. All right, thank you.